maybe I should start a timer as well. I'm pretty sure Yaku could have spawned speedrunning Final Fantasy IV. Maybe. The main issue with running RPGs like that is I like the routing, but I don't necessarily see myself running those kinds of games. And since routing is for the most part, well, just really pretty much figured out, there's not too much to do. Sometimes you get bored. Damn Stormtrooper. It's a lullabut. Lullabut. Don't ask me how to pronounce that properly, I actually don't know. So, let's see. My standards get lower. If I die anytime after Tropicalo, or Tropicalo time is too low, I will probably switch game. Maybe I'll do a Boshi run, just to get a little bit de-rusted, and such. Also a little bit in preparation for what I'm going to do with Boshi. I plan on doing a playthrough through Boshi, and kind of highlighting and explaining all the points about the history of speedrunning of Boshi. And the development as I've seen it, as in not necessarily the entire history, just the places and things I remember. And I promise you I'll forget a lot of things, but I hope it would be reasonably interesting. I'm still not too terrible at the game. I think I can complete Boshi under an hour still very easily, so there's that. I didn't know you did some Boshi. I speedran Boshi before Witwix, if that's an indicator. Basically I was kind of one of the 3 people that joined Kalamandu, who was already running Boshi since a while. And we basically met on a stream when Ganon was released. As in... yeah, that's how I found them. That's how I started running the game, because I completed it 3 times in a row. Because, well, of reasons. But that's kind of how I got to know them. That's how I started speedrunning that game. I've only ever speedrun I Wanna Be the Guy guiding individual levels before. That's usually less than a minute per level, so that's not exactly a lot of time investment. So speedrunning Boshi, I think my first run took me about a half hours or something like that. More like 3, really. I'll stick with Stormtrooper, fair enough. Sort of what is missing in your infos, no PB tracker and stuffs. Oh, yeah, I could include that, if I'm not too lazy. You remember me doing Boshi runs? Yeah, that is quite a long time ago at this point. At least doing them seriously anyways. It's kind of where I got into routing and becoming better at improving all the little details. It's kind of where I pretty much found on what I like doing in speedruns. It's not the running itself, I just like the improvement portion and trying to find optimizations and glitches and tricks and stuff. That's just what I do at this point. Oh, please, not another 14. Thank you. If I get too many 14 damage rolls, I will not kill Mantis Ant quick enough. What I mean is I need to deal... I need to hit him once more. There you go. I kind of miss playing games like Boshi where I can actually mash. As in, I'm a reasonably good masher for, well, things like Boshi, I guess? Where being able to mash really quickly benefits you heavily in a speedrun. But also, actually, I could have put Contra on the list of speedruns I were to play in a focus week, as in Contra on the NES, since you can mash really well there. Good evening, Happy Squid. Thank you. You don't know why you go for the lazy easy strategy. Well... I don't know. Going for that quick strategy on Mantis Ant is one of, well, the prime examples of I learned stuff during runs. I don't really practice. I never really practiced that, I simply did it once Stinger came out with the idea of doing it like that. Nice. Instead of doing, well, the other way around. Nice, I managed to despawn that flower for once. That's a really good pace. By the way, Happy Squid, I like your name. I like happy things. Top 9 saves reset. I actually rarely keep track of times total anymore. Well, I never actually did. Except for key points like flying into the upper lands, or where the 1 hour mark is, or the 2 hour mark for that matter. So there's that. Well, there's no 2 hour mark anymore, if I'm not doing really badly. So there's that. What are you scared of? Me? No problem. Are you scared? Yes. Really? No. It's just the quickest option to answer. Also, I just didn't pay attention. Was that a sub 9? Thank you. That's a bit unlucky, but that's okay. That's a bit unlucky, but that's okay. 3 unlucky things in that short segment. 2 you have seen, the low damage rolls, but also one of the rabbits didn't spawn, which means I need to kill an additional goblin, which costs about 6 seconds? I didn't realize it cost that much time. Oh. Maybe I should try to figure out how to reliably spawn that rabbit. If that's impossible. In a sense, everything is random until you figure out how it works exactly. I'm waiting for the day where I miss that input. Simply save? Nope. As in I'm going into the menu and save instead of buying and selling. Almost messed that up. What do you think about the Secret of Mana mobile version? I've never played it. I only heard tales of it not being that great. But I actually don't know. For reference, I really hate touchscreens. Playing and riding with friends is just a nightmare. I guess hate is a bit overblown, but I really dislike those and having to work with them. Nice. Nice. Oh no! Wow. That goblin just managed to dodge my attack by jumping. That doesn't happen too often at all. Okay, no goblin here. That's unfortunate. So don't forget the last goblin. Otherwise I'm going to get a great spiky segment again, but I can't use it because I messed up. I should have opened the chest right there. Well, thank you, Dogger. By the way, is that actually correct, Dogger or Dodger? I'm not curious. There. That's what I should have done on that other run. A goblin can I've never seen that spawn, I think. After you lower the lava and go through the slide tunnel, basically just to the right of the green slime, at the end of that slide tunnel, 2 goblins can actually spawn, possibly. Only ever one really spawns because the other monster slots are already occupied by, well, other enemies. So there's that. So I tried the new money route in the run, still taking more than 70k, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, well, let me put it like this. It's technically a lot slower, but I feel like once you start doing the armorless mana fortress, you'll already have that route practiced. And let me put it like this, I simply think that money route right now is simply easier to do. As you don't have to do as much menuing in different parts and as much buying in different parts. It's just more focused and centered. I feel like that's worth the convenience fee of about 4 seconds. It's not actually that much time you lose at all. Especially not at that point yet. Since you can gain a lot more time everywhere else, and once you start doing armorless, why not? You could also try to calculate how much money you actually need. Although you need more items, I guess. So you probably want to have more. Oh well. Let's do this. Tropicalo. Fun fact. Melee and weapon hitboxes have twice the reach in boss battles, and that's a low damage roll, which means I will need a crit to get a quick cycle. So I have 2 more chances on getting a critical hit, which may or may not happen. And it didn't. So, 1 more hit and he's dead. At least that's the theory. It's possible that I get that many low damage rolls that this doesn't happen. It's more common that I don't get the 4 cycle than I get it. It's all based on luck really. So time loss there is pretty much expected. Wait, you mean I don't? Well, that's the entire reason why we do it there, really. We put the blood item into the 8th item slot. So we don't have to worry about selecting the blood ever. So we basically simply let it rot in the item slot we cannot select anyways, since it's after all the items we have. But the issue is if you need to restock in the middle of a run, by the way. If you need to buy an item which completely used up, like a medical herb or so, the blood item will still be there and occupy that item slot of the new bought item. So you would have to sell the bloods if you didn't sell them a multiple of 8 before. So that can be an issue. So I still recommend for you to sell a multiple of 8 until you go armorless. Oops. Oops. Okay, that's one on Tropicalo. Wait, that actually hit him down there? That's special. 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to switch here, that goes wrong way too often. Oh my god, really? I didn't know I could not kill the flower with 2 hits there. Actually, it's more likely that I forgot, but still. That basically never happens. Yeah, this one stuff. I think... Fun fact, the Mana Fortress Armorless is one of the few things I actively practiced for a few hours, actually. Because... Let's face it, if I simply did that in a run without practicing, that would not go well at all. It doesn't even go well necessarily right now, and I messed up. Still 4.5. Hey, that's a good strategy. To despawn that toad. Mushroom? Not a toad. Get it. Too much Super Mario. Well, that's actually really bad. Because now I need to farm the other ice by a lot more. No! Oh. That was rather unlucky, actually. Oh, weird. If I kill 3 more, I was on 1.5. I need 5 enemy kills. So the ice by plus 2 chairs should do the trick. Well. Wait a second. That didn't level up, so I miscounted even. Good thing I didn't go in there. No, I didn't. I didn't kill the ice spy. Wait, it still didn't matter. No, I didn't kill the ice spy. I should have killed the ice spy. Then it would have worked out. There we go, that was my mistake. Still, a pretty good recovery there. And luckily, the chopping hoods didn't spawn any chests, so the ice spy could spawn new chopping hoods. And fun fact, the only reason why I know how to properly farm those chopping hoods is because I did a playthrough with girl only and I had to grind some levels somewhere, and that was a pretty good place to do so. Armorless won't be here for a while, yeah, I imagine. Actually, that's something you said quite a while ago. Whoops. I feel like I should have saved a lot more time here. And that's why you don't run down right there. A while, I mean 5 days ago, you mean? Something like that. Thank you, Dogger. It's not really hard, I'm really good at messing up though. Well, I guess the entire management before and after the boss is difficult. The boss itself is easy once I set it up properly. Go, 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 indeed. I'm still doing stuff wrong here though, since I randomly forgot how to properly switch to the sprite somewhere. Kind of weird. Uh-oh, that's bad. I need to hit the fish quite a bit now, because the boy is stunned from the previous screen. Oh! I missed! That's no good. No good at all. That was the entire time save there. Oh well. I'm sorry. Oh, that would have been actually too far away, I think. I'm pretty sure that would have been too far away. You missed in PB? Yeah, I did. Whee! Go outside. I just stopped 1 pixel short of the exit. Good job, boy. Come on. It's so hard to navigate with the D-pad upside down. Not upside down, with the right thumb, since I'm so not used to this. It's weird. Also, by the way, I just disabled and re-enabled the multi-tab right there to unselect the third controller during this flying cutscene. And I talked with the cannon shovel guy in order to move slightly earlier after landing. Which wasn't really worth it since I messed up talking to the cannon shovel guy properly. But still, in theory, it should be worth it if I do it properly. The boys just straight up killed that blat. That was actually rather efficient. To continue quick. No. Oh dear, that's... Is that actually bad? Yeah, it is quite bad. What? No! What? What? No. Hang on. That's weird. You can actually do that? Sorry if I may be confusing in speech while talking. I guess speech is mostly talking, but still. I despawned a lot of enemies which I didn't expect to despawn. So that's really interesting. I actually should go through those areas again and try to figure out how to despawn those guys properly. Oh, that's really unlucky. He really rarely does disappear instantly. Good night. Killing the blood is a revenge for the balloon in the previous run. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, the Fire Gigas cannot be attacked while he is in his... I don't know. Oh, what would you call that? Okay, incroyable. Thank you. I would like to point out, technically that should be no issue. Well, in theory. Yeah, you can do that too, but the issue is normally you don't, because you would have to switch to the sprite for it to be really worth it. And since normally you are locked down by spells on the Fire Gigas when you kill him, well, you can't do that. You can't switch to the sprite during the fight and afterwards, it's not really worth it. Because it really only saves a fraction of a second. If you do it efficiently, that is. Good evening, Tergoran. You did not really miss anything. You missed, well, I guess you missed a really strong run that didn't go anywhere because I missed one kill on the spear and didn't level up the spear. So I couldn't kill Spiky Tiger. So yeah, they not really missed anything important, so to speak. It disappeared. Excellent observation. I still think it's kind of weird saying, let's check out the ruins down there. Down? How do they see down from their perspective? Please do not slow me down, that is a speedrun. We would like to be quick. That was rather bad. Please, come on, sprite. I messed up the despawn for the second sword. Really questionable. Well, that was a rather weak run through the ruins, actually. That probably lost me some time. So, now for the wall face. And as a little fun fact, the wall face is the first boss, or enemy in the first place, who has an evasion rating, which means about 40% of the time I will do 0 damage, as in I will miss, because the game says so. And there's nothing you can do about that. It's random. So, in theory I can one-shot wallface, but sometimes he decides to not get hit. Let's see what he does today. And incroyable, you can walk straight up here and do the spin launch. And this will hit the middle and not the left portion. So yeah, I lost a bit of time there, because my area movement was pretty weak. Oh, thank you. Next up, we have a little field trip through the Pandora fields, and afterwards we will face a way too large machine, which we will greet with a friendly whirlwind of the spear. I guess it's not so friendly, but whatever. I think I just figured out something. Not sure. Well, the ending of the field run was a bit wonky, but the beginning was actually reasonably decent. On that note, incroyable, running through the Pandora fields is not really difficult. You just practice it for, let's say, 20 minutes. And then you will almost always gain time over your previous PB. Why did I select the sprite there? It seems like a terrible idea. Also, did you ever notice that this boss is a lady? I did not notice until I started speedrunning and did about 20 runs already. That's when you start noticing the weird stuff. I guess it's not so weird, it's just me being weird. And there we have a nice whirlwind. For the Kilroy, if I get a low damage roll on him, which I've already explained about 20% of the time, I will also not one-shot Kilroy. So that would be purely luck-based as well. So I have approximately a... ...50% chance to one-shot the Kilroy. And well, I get lucky. But I just had to think about something else right now. Give me a second. I know it's a girl because of the French guide I had as a child. Oh, interesting. I had a German guide. It was probably written in there as well, but I never really read the text. I only looked at the nice pictures when I was a kid. Lufia 2 is a great game. I absolutely agree. It's really awesome. And as a little fun fact, Europeans never got Lufia 1, so we only got to know Lufia 2 as Lufia. So also, melee weapons have more range during boss battles than in regular fields, so I can actually win-slash this guy from very far away. Good evening, Frost, and thank you. 2 was way better anyway. Yeah, well, that's true, but imagine the entire story. You don't know it's a prequel, and the story goes on afterwards. Imagine a little kid like me back then, trying to save the entire world, and you finally make it to the last sequence. You just learned that one of the other characters did not die, in fact. He survived, the car that is, by the way. And then at the very end, your 2 main characters, which you were, well, kind of attached to since you spent a long time with them, did not make it and die. Lufia 2 is a prequel to Lufia 1, yes it is. D1 is a dangerous one to get. Yeah, sometimes it's a level 1 attack, but I figured it would be strong enough in the first place, so I went for it. Also, fun fact, I don't want to get in the cannon sometimes, so we simply get into the stairs. Also, by the way, I just disabled the third controller, which initiated the flight with the cannon, so I can move around freely during this text box and try to get a Moogle close to the exit of the field, so I can, well, quickly leave the place. Oh, it just didn't work out. I think my phone is ringing. Speedrunning, sorry, I'll take it. Oh dear, I have no idea which attack this will be. It's a good one. But the pebblers here, fun fact, they have boss level evasion, which means they can simply straight up dodge my attacks. If they feel like it. And that's what they did quite frequently so far. It wasn't terrible killing those pebblers just now, but it wasn't great either. German guy doesn't mention any gender. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I never noticed that was a lady. Still kind of wondering what those weird dragons are that are flying around here. Really strange to see. In shambles. Please hit. And don't jump away and don't cast a spell. Actually, it's casting a spell, I should be fast enough. Please hit. Nice! Hitting the spring beak once at first try is a huge time save. I find 4.5 better than for pebblers now. Interesting. I actually wonder whether there is some correlation between overcharge attacks and hit rate. That would be really interesting. I don't actually know that. But I feel like there is. We agree now, indeed. Good evening, Joan. Sort of. I should have switched to the sprite actually. I'm going to lose a little bit of time right here. Actually, I'll lose a little bit of time right here. Because it was more efficient to swap there, since I had to take an inefficient path with the boy anyways. Oh, interesting idea. No, no, no. That was almost good. Oh, that was so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate. Actually, it's not luck, but I ran upright instead of straight up, and so I got hit by the silk tail. That was just, well, questionable decision on my end. Or movement, I guess. Movement, I mean. It's all the man that beast complain, including Buffy. That's an interesting one. Yeah, Flammy. Buffy? Yeah, Buffy is a mana beast. Basically the final boss. That's impressive. Please do not hit the sleep. Okay, that's fine. That was actually some form of helpful. And we didn't get hit. Amazing. Down. It will hit. I thought it would hit the sprite. Okay, I got it. After the whip jump, the confusion wears off. Oh no. Why are you there? Little Pebbly. That's not nice. My guess is there are dragons to introduce you to the existence of dragons. Okay. No. If you get silenced by those owls, your character controls are reversed, and the owls are actually hunting the character that is currently in the reverse controls, which has a really terrible side effect of knocking you down to the floor and again and again and again. You don't take too much damage, but they just hit so often that you can't move on without hitting the owls first. So that's why I decided to use medical herbs instead of waiting out the effect of the confusion sometimes. Okay, that's a whirlwind. And I feel like I want to hit the Viper right there. Nice. That was actually, I would say, pretty much optimal play on my end. Killing that Viper. If I did not hit him with the sprite with the sword right there, he would have gotten... Well, it is very likely after the whirlwind that the Great Viper will actually hit the boy. And there's nothing you can do about it, so I decided to try and hit the Viper with the sprite instead. Also, fun fact, the Great Viper is the first boss who has over 1000 HP, which means I need at least 2 hits to kill him, since the maximum amount of damage you can deal is 999 minus armor. So, where was I? They are love casting today. Actually, the owls are kind of interesting. As soon as they spawn, they try to cast a spell on you. But if you wait off screen a little bit, when they just, well, appeared in the memory, they will not cast immediately. So that's why in one of the rooms I wait a little bit until they, well, basically only have the random chance of casting silence instead of having the 100% chance of casting it. What did you do? Basically, I got a whirlwind attack on the Great Viper, and I decided to hit the Great Viper with my second controller using B on the sprite to lock this Great Viper in place so the boy wouldn't get hit. Which you can do if you can control 2 characters at once. Hey. Yeah, originally we actually used to use a spell from the sprite, as in slowdown, to lock the Great Viper in place after we hit him once. And that was basically a 100% secure kill, if you do that. But well, we don't do that anymore since it's easy enough to not need that. Uh-oh. Oh well. Damage does not really matter on the boy. So, a little fun fact about the next boss. He is the last boss who has less than 1000 HP, which means we can one-shot him if we don't get a low damage roll and if we hit him in the first place. So there's that. I'm not saying it's impossible to control without inverted controls. Absolutely not. You can't simply hold your controllers back to back or upside down anyways, just without inverting controls. Those are two options. Or you can do it like Woodwix, who simply did the claw, as in he put both controllers on the table and then simply played it like a keyboard to control two characters at once. That works too. It's go 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 time, indeed. So, for some reason we get introduced, well, actually we don't get introduced to a random pink lady, as in a random lady in pink, who, well, just happens to join our party, which is kind of convenient at this point actually. It wasn't purple because the owls were mean today. Something like that. I blame the peddler. Also, she's level 1. But that doesn't really matter. Getting better now, yeah. You will get even better over time. That's just normal. Oh, wow. I forget. Okay, the first hit, I believe, was just too far away. So that's why it didn't hit. So he didn't dodge. It was just too far away. If the boy takes another swing, like where he slashes his spear from overhead, from that distance he can still hit, but not with that specific attack. He cannot know. Also, I forgot to switch to the girl. I should switch to the girl, because she will do the equipment stuff. Now we finally have 3 characters. Oops. Those menus were rather slow, actually. I should try to get them faster next time. Also, let's not get into the cannon. That's silly. Wee. I actually want to switch to the sprite here. That seems to make the most sense. Also, I cast a frost weapon to turn those enemies into snowmen. Because wolves are not nice. That's the entire reason, really. They are not nice. They love to hit me and stop me from advancing. That's just something they really do. That's why I decide to hit them instead. Oh, and the Ninja Turtle always loves to hit me as well. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Just the Ninja Turtle hitting me was pretty ugly. I call it Ninja Turtle. Because it always managed to hit me somehow. That was pretty nice. Hi Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. That's literally all of the song I know. And we don't have to save Christmas because Christmas is not in danger. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to... make you aware that there is a beautiful ice palace to the north of here, with really amazing music. Speaking of music... Okay, back to the Ice Palace. The Ice Palace up there is really nice and has really good music, but unfortunately visiting it is not required to continue the game. Well, at least not if you do some trickery. My boss RNG has been really good so far, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. Hit. War on Christmas turned Santa into an ice giant. Actually it didn't. That's why we don't have to fight it. You show us later. I could do that in theory. You simply have to remind me after the entire run, since my memory is pretty terrible. I tend to forget stuff. So if you would like to see it, simply tell me. Still wondering where Stinger is. Haven't seen him in a few days. StingerPA, by the way, is the, let's say, unofficial record holder of this speedrun. If I didn't find that skip, this one would still be the strongest, to say the least. I failed to. Okay. That wasn't too bad of a skip, I just messed up a small thing. Oops. So what I just did there is, I did a tiny little skip inside this fire palace, which, well, it avoids me having to go and activate the seeds to pass through the area in the lava down there. It doesn't save time inside this palace, however, it saves time because at the end of the palace, normally, if you don't defeat the Fire Gigas, it will tell you the seed's been stolen. And that's literally the dialogue of it. But because I skipped that little trigger, the game's internal counter is a little bit messed up. And it forgets that it should remove the seed. So it's still here. We don't have to go to the Fire Gigas at all, which is amazing. Not too bad. Could have been a bit better. Not sure about the way I do the skip. It's not fast. Your version is clearly faster. But I would need to practice it to do it properly. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I should have health straight up there. Nor is currently on what? He needs to equip. Anyways, I might as well use this. No dodge. Yeah, no dodge, that's really nice. I want to see the Gold Palace too. Oh yeah, that is also not shown. Sure, we can do that. Into the sewers, actually. We go to South Town, then into the sewers. We don't get shot directly into the sewers. Your gold is 512. I'm pretty sure that was faster than my gold before. But yeah, my version of doing the skip is pretty slow, but it's 100% consistent. As in, I don't have to worry about the bow rat if I miss the correct charge attack. Okay, the goal is well aligned, so we can simply sneak past the guard without having to enter the password, which we could do anyways, but that's faster than making him walk up there. I waited a tiny little bit there to make the slime spawn 3 guys, so none of the other things can spawn slimes there. Also, I learned that I need to control the door for here to get into this room and quickly out of this room. Nice. Finally learned this room apparently. I wait here a little bit for him to split into 3, so none of the enemies down here spawn. Ding. Actually pretty good. These were my standards. Seems like a decent run so far. Good evening, Gigas. Yes, it is. What is your PB, Incroyable? I think it's 2 hours, 4 minutes something. And he only recently started running this. But he has been grinding out the game for hours on end, it's crazy. Incroyable is definitely making a ton of progress. But there's still a lot to learn. But, well, he will get sub 2 hours very soon at this pace. And that's a really huge landmark, actually. Landmark? Milestone. Carry the baby home. Well, Doom's Wall, Vampire, Metal Mantis, basically all the bosses will kind of decide whether we're going to do that, I guess. Well, me as well. To an extent. I believe the vampire in my PB was almost perfect. I'm not sure actually. Actually, I have no recollection of the vampire in my PB. I think it was fast, I'm not sure. Is there a possibility to get a multi-tap on PC? Yes, no. NES 9X 1.51 has a multi-tap functionality, but you have to manually go into the menu to activate and deactivate it, so it's kind of slow. It's possible, yes, but there is no button for it, like there is on the device I have. And I already asked the BizHawk devs about it. Since BizHawk does not support 3-controller SNES at all. What? That's new. I don't think I've ever gotten it like that before. Oh, because in the sprite. You don't want to have the sprite in the lead, apparently. So yeah, I already asked the BizHawk devs. They did not respond to it at all, unfortunately. What? Okay, now we have... stuff. That was weird. Ooh, I almost missed the button there. That could be really bad if you missed the button. Ding. And yes, multitap is amazing. So I'm actually not going to use my third controller here because I want to switch to the girl. Actually switching to the girl seems like a terrible idea. Now that I think about it, because she has the whip. And hitting those little demon angel thingies right here is, well, questionable. But the main reason why I do this is in this room here, if you have the girl in the lead, your AI characters will not get hit by the zombies behind the pillars, so that's really amazing. I only recently realized that watching Incroyable. So much stuff I already discovered thanks to him. There we go. Okay. First hit was a miss. And still a PB segment because the rest was actually quite good apparently. Isn't it because the sprite is wider than boy? Yes, exactly. But I've never actually had the sprite in the lead there, I don't think, and knew about that fact before. Just that. Could we please not get in my way? That would be lovely. I learned that if you enter that gigantic spike room with the 2 annoying angels in it, let's see these one then. If you enter that with the girl, the sprite and the boy will not get hit by the zombies behind the pillars at the very entrance. If you have the boy in the lead, they will get hit. If you have the sprite in the lead, they will get hit. But not if you have the girl, for some reason. That just kind of works out. Also, the girl is gone again. Really? She was actually kind of useful. Let's get her back. Wish me luck. Well, you can do that if you want to. You don't have to. Oh. Already bad luck. Oh, maybe. Nope. This decides to be not nice too. Oh. Oh, 2 misses. That's unfortunate. That was pure luck too. Nothing I can do about that. This would kill her, so I need to actually use something on her. I probably should actually use only there. Oh. Come on, Vampy. Ooh. I could have saved so much time if I didn't have 2 unfortunate misses there. Also, he stunned the girl at the end, that's not nice. So yeah, I could have saved about 30 seconds right there. But apparently that shouldn't be. At least you're still on the same pace. Yeah, I guess that's true. I have 5 fairy walnuts left. I believe I didn't use any cups of wishes. I believe I used 3 medical herbs. So plenty of resources, but I need to be kind of careful anyways. Kiwi has formed into vampire. Yeah, that can happen. But that's another instance of where being able to control multiple characters at once is extremely useful. Since you may have seen it, I hit the vampire with the second controller a few times, locking him in place and letting the other characters get eaten, so he would, well, also stay in place. I kind of messed up and switched too early on the sprite once, but that's about it. Where is everybody? I need to figure out a strategy to hit both start and B at the same time. I just figured it out. This is... Sometimes I'm weird. Yeah. So, Metal Mantis. Usually a really quick boss. But he can be troublesome, especially since I have the girl selected instead of the sprite. Okay, it's fine. The girl getting hit is actually kind of good. Wow! That lady hit this mantis thing twice. That is impressive. The boy missed twice. Actually, once, I think. But the girl hit twice. That's really impressive. She isn't supposed to do that, but she did. That's... yeah. Nice, good job. It's kind of as if the screen transitions also were loading the screens for my brain. As in, and what I have to do in them. That's bad. Please do not do that. I don't know whether I can actually hit the switch with the whip. I will switch to the boy here. Good evening, Tag. How are you? This run is good so far. It's pretty decent. Let's not jinx it. Nice. Why did I switch to the girl? Okay. Doppelgangers, need to focus. This is one of the more difficult segments in the entire run. Let's not mess it up, please. One cycle mana beast type. I hope I don't mess it up like last time, where I slashed way too late. So I couldn't even go for the one cycle anymore. That was annoying. I wouldn't have gotten it anyways, but still. I still need you alive, so I can't have you die there. Well, about that. Dang, actually. I can actually do this. Hang on, that's actually an HG. I remember correctly. Well, improv strats, I guess. Late flower? You can't do that, really. Sorry. Well, I mean, you can, that's an issue. Come on. I'm mashing R here because I talked to Jock way too often the second time. No, Sprite, please don't get caught there. Interesting way, indeed. That was more of an improvisation, actually. I did do it a few times like that already, so it wasn't exactly unknown. And I believe it's actually faster if you do it properly that way, but I have never actually timed it and tested. Too lazy. Sorry about that. Sometimes I'm lazy like that. Okay. I can run straight into the doppelgangers here. Oh, whatever, I'm going to use a couple of switches instead. I think the sprite will get hit. Please don't kill the sprite, that would be terrible. Wow, how good is my doppel split? I didn't expect to lose that much time. That's amazing. I knew it wasn't terribly great, but still. can't start there. Oh yeah, I lost a fair bit of time, you could say. About here. Thank you. I appreciate that moral support. You got rolled in Ascent. Yeah, and I guess my PB has been one of the best I've ever done so far. Have a good night, Dabonis. Thank you for dropping by. Come on. Okay. That was rather slow. But there was not much I could do about that. Actually there was. If he casts his spell thing, you have to wait a little bit, about 2 seconds, until you can actually hit him. It's not 2 seconds, more like 1 second. It feels like 2. But after that time, he will be vulnerable again. Before that, he isn't. So that time is lost. Because I hit him too early. So there's that. Boom, 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 boom. So, and here we come across one of the more crazy glitches of the game. It pretty much combines 4 specific instances of stuff happening to progress. Since we skipped the Shadow Temple, the Light Temple, the Moon Temple, Hasnika, we can actually not normally progress through the Grand Palace, so we need to find another way around. Obstacle, that is. Well, the Grand Palace. So what we do is, first we're going to save. Yeah, using the 3 Holy Channel was definitely not worth it. But using Royal Champs is better than using Cups of Wishes sometimes. So, what I'm going to do is, well, what I just did is, I did create a save file, which is corrupted, because on that specific point where you save, you land right next to the Nico, which lets you save your save point, save file. But because you landed there, the game tries to actually save your location by tracking which door you last entered or which doorway. But there was no doorway I used to get there, so that value is empty. Now what I can do is I can do a soft reset by holding Start, Select L and R for about 5 seconds. And the value which is currently in there, as in which door I entered, is still going to be present. Long story short, I can save warp into any place which I'm currently in, including this cutscene right here, with the save file I created, which has some interesting effect of making my characters invisible. Fast remedy? Well, that would be really slow. I will do that when I run out of resources. Oh. Messed that slot. Wow, he is on a very weird place. Please do not hit the goal. That would be really irritating. Nice. Looks kind of odd. It does indeed. No wolf jump indeed. It was kind of scary since he was at a different place than usual. So I wasn't quite sure about that. Exos, by the way. My favorite enemy in the entire game. Just a little fun fact. I can't believe I actually got the correct charge attack there. Wow, that was ridiculously good. She didn't hit me once. New strap height, yeah. This strategy to defeat Texas without a barrel was basically invented by Incroyable, or to be more precise, me watching Incroyable play. And he positioned himself in a really interesting way, and it just happened to work out. Oh dear, that's going to change the attack. I'm going for a different charge. That's going to be very slow, but I'm going to roll with it now. So slow! Oh god. Oh god. No. All because I messed up getting the correct charge attack. Luckily, this boss is kind of stupid. But that's a plus. Oh god, please stop missing. This is not nice. All the time. It's gone right now. And that's how you can lose a lot of time on a reasonably easy boss. So, according to my PP segment, I can save about 1 minute and 10 seconds on Buffy. That's the theory. Let's do this. Yeah, the misses didn't help that I had a terrible charge attack. The charge attack was entirely my own fault though. I should have gone with the first one I had. I wanted to make sure whether I had it or not. Why was there no music on the last boss? That's because I safe warped into the room to skip the little intro cutscene. I'm going to revive the sprite. That's faster than what resetting here. Don't do that. On the bright side, those guys spawning means there are no tsunamis up here. I forgot I need to switch to character twice there. Camera is messed up. I need to correct the camera before I go down here. Because otherwise that can go very bad. Okay, I need to wait for that. He only did one circle. Interesting. At least the tsunamis are not as aggressive as regular slimes. That's a plus. Is it? That's a very good charge attack. Now I simply need to hope that Vampig comes along. He's going down. Oh, interesting. It's a switching attack. So I will forego slowing him down. That was actually a reasonably good buff. Basically, we don't load the room normally, and there's already supposed to be music, and some rooms simply have no information on which music should be playing right now, so they don't play any music because they expect to be music already playing there. Split. Split, please. Split. Split once more. Thank you. If they don't split into three, I have a lot of troublesome enemies to the right here. Usually they split instantly, but sometimes they decide not to. Need to wait a little. Otherwise I have no chance of hitting. Wow, that was a ridiculously good red slime. Which managed to go? Items? Those two. Oops, I forgot to split. Let me put it like this, Agroyola. Is that just buff your RNG? I also position characters to get eaten. So keep that in mind. Oh. Come on. But yeah, he was very nice to come back down again as well. And the trick is to not get upset when you get bad RNG, just focus on improving everything else. It's just nice if you get a good RNG though. There's that. Good. Got that despawned. That's very important. 2 slimes? No! Stop it. No! Lady! Don't do that. Oh god. I'll wait for this guy this time. Ooh. How many? Okay. No more royal jams left. Which means I only have about 3 fairy walnuts to do my stuff. I might have to multiply them. Okay, that was actually good. So the boy and the girl died. The sprite still should have wall. Oh, never mind. Okay. 3 cups of wishes left. Even though it's slower, I wish I get a headbang now. Oh well, that was rather rough, running through that area. It's not great. Let's see. In my PB, in theory, I can save almost 50 seconds on a perfect Dark Glitch, but to be realistic, Dark Glitch was pretty much average, what you would like to get in a run. So it's not bad. On the bright side, I know I don't have any wall anymore, but maybe I want to do the wall. Oh. Also fun fact, Thanatos Vault, the Dark Glitch, will always start by using a physical based attack, then a spell, and then physical, then spell, and always alternate. So if you have wall on one character still, you can basically take advantage of that by letting them tank the attack whenever he is on, well, that attack. I'm switching back to the sword. Yes. Would kill her. I can't have that. No! You bastard! Why would you target the boy? 2 cups of wishes left. Oh no! The sprite has the sword. Now he's attacking. Oh, he isn't. Okay. Come on. Point out to your head. Let's go. I believe that's good. Okay. Oh, good at all. I wonder whether I messed up with the positioning and the boy was the closest anyways after all. That's probably what happened actually. Press down. Where did I buy Secret Mana? It was on eBay. It's an original cart. There's no option for runner's choice. No? Oh. Well, it will be my choice in the end anyways. It's just to gauge what people are interested in. Good evening, Julia. And thank you for voting. I should have pressed down. Although that's actually an issue. Girl basically has no MP left. Worst case scenario, she doesn't have enough MP to cast Frost Saber, which is only 3 MP. But I would need to redo the mana sword, which costs a lot of time, and basically entirely voids my possibility of getting a PB, unless I get a 1 cycle, which would be the most ridiculous thing ever, because it would just nullify the time loss. Three? Yeah, I wish, but there's still the issue with the lady's mana. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Still enough left. I didn't actually check how much it is she has left. Did anyone catch that? Good. I have to check now. 5, okay. Which is literally exactly enough. I need one more crit or no lasers. Oh. Lasers is over now. Could you please stop that? 4, okay. Wow! Holy shit! Oh, sorry about that. First one cycle I've ever got in a run. Well. I now also officially beat StingerPA's run. Well, I guess I skipped 153. 52. I got 3 lasers. That last hit must have been a crit. Purple 1 cycle. Whee! Thank you, everyone. On the downside, I will always have to get a 1 cycle now to compete with my run. Oh well. Shall we do credits? To the Ice Palace. Okay, we will get to the Ice Palace as soon as we roll through the credits. We will do that. There's also something rather weird I can show off in the Ice Palace. So there's that. Sorry, Brock. Now it's time for Stinger, yeah. Kind of wonder where he is right now. Thank you, everyone. How many moons are there? 1, 2, 2, 3. A lot. So, well, I might as well do a little bit of showing off what you can do other than in the speedrun and what oddities there are in this game. So I will do this after the credits, but one little known fact is also the end screen does not always look the same. As a matter of fact, the stars are completely differently aligned from game playthrough to playthrough. Also, the moon has 3 different possible states: full moon, 2/3 moon, or a crescent moon. And it's random which one it is, so pick your favorite and hope it gets that. I always hope for the crescent moon, but let's go for a full moon this time around. I like full moons as well. You need to update your FAQ, you know? I should do that too. Waning Moon, if you don't know that's an option. It sounds better than 2/3 Moon, to say the least. Also on a random note, 0 is my split key. I did not miss a split once for once. And I usually simply focus chat as in Twitch chat, so it doesn't do that alarming sound whenever my name gets mentioned. That, well, you can't see that on the stream, that would be weird. So let's quickly look through the splits. The beginning was mostly solid, actually the first 3 splits were okay. The first 2 were really decent, the third one could be better, I guess. Other than that, I can gain not too much more time on Spring Beak, actually. But I can get a lot of time on Mech Rider number 3. And the Doppelgangers. There's that. And on Dark Lich. Buffy wasn't too bad either. Can still go faster, about 30 seconds, if he cooperates perfectly. So we will see about that. Reminds me of Focus Week. So, which one will it be? Put back the sword for the next runner to get a new record. Something like that. Beginning reads, time flows like a river in history. Repeats. Over and over again. Remember this screen right here. Also, we get full moon. Nice, I like it. And this is basically the end of this run. But I will be showing off a little bit more in a few seconds. But enjoy the music for now.